First, let's locate the PowerPoint application. Now here I'm using Windows 11, and we can go ahead and click here on the Start menu. And if you do not see here it under the pinned apps, you can go under All Apps and then go under PowerPoint. An easier way to locate it is basically to click here on the Start menu and simply start typing PowerPoint. And once you locate the application, then go ahead and click on it. And let's acquaint ourselves with the general interface for PowerPoint 2021. On the left-hand side, we have the Home option. Home option will present us with the option to start a blank presentation or to use various templates that are installed as part of PowerPoint or that we can download from Microsoft, and I'll get into those in just a moment. Then further down here is where we can search for specific files, and here we have recent PowerPoint slideshows that I have used. And under pinned, this is where you can have particular PowerPoints that you want to have them show up every time that you open PowerPoint by clicking on this little icon next to one of your presentations. Now, under the New tab here on the left, this is where you can select whether you want to start a new presentation or whether you want to use a new template from Microsoft. So the Home was a little bit more streamlined version of the options that are presented here under the New tab. Under Open, this is where we can navigate to the various locations where our files are. We can open recent files that show up here on the right-hand side, or recent folders, or we can go under the OneDrive option, or shared with me options, or this PC, which is basically your local computers, and then navigate into the various files and locations in your computer. And then further down here, you also have the browse option, which is more typical to what we are used to using, where you can navigate the various files, and basically it will bring up the Windows Explorer option to navigate whether you want to go to downloads or documents or other locations within your PC. Then further down on this screen, we still have the account. This is where it will display what account we are logged in. So in this case, I have Office 365, but it is the desktop version of the application that has been installed on this computer. And this is where I can customize and check the version of Office and whether I want to do updates and the actual more details and what's new and so on. Further down here, you have feedback if you wanted to send feedback to Microsoft, and you can identify and check those options for yourself. And then further down in the very bottom, this is where you can further customize the various settings for Microsoft PowerPoint. We are not going to get into too many of those details at this point, but one thing for you to keep in mind is this is where you can specify the default file location. This is where anytime you press save, this is where your files will be saved. So you can change this to something else if necessary. And obviously there are a lot of other options. So this is just a quick overview of the options when you open PowerPoint. Next, we are going to actually start with a blank presentation and then some of the additional features of the interface for PowerPoint, and then also use templates later as well. So please stay tuned.